Robert S., Pennsylvania, giving you an update on your 148 LTD2. Got the TRBX3 installed. Okay, there's your LC6404. And right now the wiring looks really bad, but that'll all be nice and tidy. Here's your RFX 150. I'm getting ready to install it on the back of the radio there. These two wires here will control the amp. They're going up to the front switch up here. So let me get busy doing that and I'll show it to you in a second. Okay, got the RFX 150 all bolted up and hooked up. Now the wires are still a mess. I got to go in and fix those. But I wanted to show you some things. There's your Schottky diode upgrade. I've upgraded both receive transistors. Did the upgrade to the noise blanker circuit. Did the wide banding. Both transmit and receive. Got to replace that 1000 microfarad cap that's down here next to this. I got to do that. You can't see it, I guess. There it is right there. I'm going to upgrade that to a 3300 right there, and also put a protection buffer cap on that and a protection diode. Okay, one of the big 10 amp connection diodes. 10 amp protection diodes. That's what I meant to say. I think I said connection. I don't know. My mouth's not as fast as my brain. But I still got to hook up the transmit light so that when you have your amp on, the amp light comes on. Okay. I think that about does it. Getting ready to hook her up. I need to send you an email right now. I've got your clarifier set. Turn this thing over. Get your clarifier set to about 2.5 up and 2.5 down, because I know you run it in a mobile. Okay. So I don't know if you want me to add more slide to it or or leave it like that. I'm also worried about that white light in the meter, whether or not that might be too bright. It doesn't look too bright to me right now. I'll tell you what, let me slide the face on here and I'll be back in a second. Okay, there it is with the face on it. I guess that white light behind the meter is not that bright. I think I got the brightness adjusted just about right. I still got to put the lights around the switches there, but I'll dim that down too, and hopefully it'll be just right for you. But anyway, what I wanted to ask you is, like, I've got the slide set up now to where it goes about 2.5 up. Actually, that's about 2.8 up. And then about 2.5 down. Okay, actually about 2.4 down. That puts your knob right in the center position, right at 12 o'clock. So you got the same knob movement going up and going down, but you can't get to the zeros. Okay, what I could do is put a 10 turn in here and then work on increasing the range of the clarifier. But I'll shoot you an email real quick and ask you about that. But like I said, I know that we talked about you going to use it in a mobile and you drive at night, so this would probably be best. I don't know if you talk on any zero channels or not. All right, let me get back to it. Okay, well, this is just a quick shot of the, I guess you'd call it top of the radio, bottom of the PC board, where I've had to run wires to the bottom of the board and make connections. That's for pin 10. And these are like going to the lighting around the switches, and where the wires come through the board. And these two where they've got the resistors attached to the end of the wire. I want to make sure that the wire doesn't move and break. That would break that connection. One's a squelch, and the other one is for the LED. Okay, so getting close. All right, I'll be back. I got it hooked up to an outside antenna right now. Wanted to show you the inside of it with all the wires tied up. I'm on the lower side of 38. And let's see what happens when I switch it over to the, when I switch this one over to the dummy load. Okay, that's a little better. Maybe you can hear me talk now. There's the inside of it. This is your LesComm 148F LTD2, the LC6404 computer board, TRBX3 Echo. There's the upgraded 3300 microfarad buffer cap filter. There's your 4700 microfarad input filter, and the 10 amp protection diode in case it gets hooked up backwards. Now, I need to point out that the radio and the amp are both running off one connection. Okay, this connection right here runs both the radio and the amplifier. When it's hooked up to that, this connection back here is hot. Okay, you got 12 volts on the positive pole, so don't let anything come in contact with that. Okay, but I've been doing them like that because folks wanted it, and that way you can run the radio and the amplifier off of one cable instead of having to have a split cable coming from your power supply. Okay. Now this thing is on my dummy load. You're hearing 38 lower sideband on my dummy load. Okay. That's what it looks like now. Got everything all tied out of place. I'm getting ready to put the covers on it. Once I get the covers put on it, I'll give you a demo of the receive and transmit. Okay? I'll be back. Okay. So anyway, there we go. It's pretty much done. All right, I got a chrome bracket for you that goes with the chrome covers. There's your RFX 150. And like I said, both the radio and the amp now run off of this one power cord. But just remember that your power connector, the positive pole on the power connector, is hot, okay, when that's happening. This thing's got a hell of a receiver on it. On the amplifier, okay, with this guy here pushed in, your amp is on, okay, and unfortunately the amp light doesn't work except when you're in transmit, okay, but if you don't have the amp on, that light doesn't come on, okay. With the amp button pushed in and you key the microphone, the amp light will come on. That's not a modulation light, that just indicates that you've got the RFX 150 enabled. All right. Okay, Robert, I certainly hope you enjoy the radio. It was my pleasure to build it for you. 73s. Okay, Robert, I forgot to show you the output power of the radio with the RFX 150 on the back of it. And also forgot to show you that you get brand new mounting screws. They are brass. And the rubber washers that go between the mounting bracket and the radio. Okay. So anyway, let's do a power check. Go down to channel 20. Okay, we'll do AM first. Got the mic gain turned all the way up. By the way, there's your AM RF power right there. I should have renamed that AM power, but I didn't think to. But anyway, the left meter is average. The right meter is peak. Right now I have the multiplier set on ×2. We are on 27205. And I'm going to my dummy load, which is the cantenna down here. Okay. Amplifier is off. Audio 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. Audio test. Okay. Now I'm going to turn the amp on. Audio 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. Audio test. Test audio. Audio 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. Test. Nice. All right, that was on AM. Now I'm going to sideband. Mic gain's all the way up. Audio, hello, hello, audio. 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. Audio. About 75 average, almost 80, and almost 150 peak. Okay. 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. Audio test. That's about 70, a little over 70 peak. I mean, a little over 70 average, and almost 150 peak. Okay. Now, the Cobras don't drive the RFX 150s as hard as what the Galaxies do, because it's a single output final. Bipolar final, and the radio only does about 15-16 watts peak. Okay, not without doing a whole bunch of modifications to it, like switching it to MOSFETs and all that stuff. I kind of like to leave it like that. It doesn't drive the amplifier as hard as the Galaxies does, so the RFX 150 doesn't get as hot. Not only that, but the audio with the RFX 150 on is really clear. Of course, it's clear on the Galaxies too, but people just really love the way this thing sounds. They won't even know you have the amp on, except that your signal has come way up. Okay? Anyway, I think you'll really enjoy the radio like it is. Now, I'm talking on a stock microphone. I am talking on a stock microphone, a little Euro CB microphone, but it's not having any trouble whatsoever driving this radio. Audio 1 2 3 3 2 1. And just remember, this little light indicates that your amplifier is enabled when you key to transmit. Okay. All right, I think that's everything. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll tell you what, let's do. Let's put the monitor radio on. I got to turn the RF gain on it way down. And put this one on 38. Lower sideband. Oh, that might be up a little bit too much. Audio test audio. And Audio testing, testing audio. Hang on a second. I gotta get the clarifiers together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Audio test, test audio, audio. Audio 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Audio test. Hello, audio. Audio 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Audio test. Testing audio, audio test. Test 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Audio test. Testing audio. Audio hello. Audio hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I still don't think I had them tuned exactly together, but they were really close. Okay? All right. Robert, I certainly hope you enjoy the radio. It was my pleasure to build it for you. I think I've already said that, but I'll say it again just in case. All right. Thanks a lot. 7 threes, everybody.